Guess what? It's windy and raining. Today we're going to talk about how to be a good bad weather golfer. Well, as you can see in the rain, we got a lot going on here, just trying to keep things dry. I got my towel tucked under my umbrella. I got my extra glove tucked under my umbrella. And if it's too wet, I may not even try to use a glove. It gets a little slimy sometimes, unless you try to experiment with those rain gloves. Those rain gloves, you have to get good and wet. They get a little bit tacky. You do lose a little bit of feel because those gloves are a little thicker. So personal preference, how wet is it? What level of competition are you in? Do you need the feel or the tackiness more than anything? Trying to keep our clubs dry. In addition to keeping the towel under your umbrella, if you have an extra towel, it's a good idea to just drape it over your clubs to keep it dry. Your club heads is not what you're trying to keep dry. Those are going to get wet. Those are clean with a quick wipe. But you'd want your grips to stay dry. If you have a dry bag or maybe a bag with a stand, that will help a lot. A carry bag like this, we have to lay down each time. Laying in the wet grass, chances are your grips are going to get wet unless you have waterproof material on your bag. The most important element to playing in the rain is to be prepared. Bring enough equipment so that when things get dry, you don't get frustrated. You have something else that you can pull out, another towel, another glove. You may need to change those things out every 3 or 4 holes if it's raining bad enough, but you came prepared so you can deal with it. If you have a dry bag, use a dry bag. A bag like this is going to get wet every time you lay it down. Club heads, we're not so much trying to keep our club heads dry here. We're trying to keep the water from going into the bag to get our grips dry, because that's our contact to the club. We can't do anything about keeping the club head dry. It's going to be out in the elements, hitting wet grass, hitting a wet golf ball to get the shot where we want to go. So prepare for what you have contact, what you have control of. And knowing that you don't have control of much on a bad, windy, rainy day will help you get an edge on your competition. Expect the unexpected. Come prepared, ready to deal with the elements. Take your time. Make sure you keep things dry. Don't let the elements frustrate you. We're going to hit our shot now. And deal with what we have. There we go, up on the green. Now that we're up on the green, we have our umbrella out. Let's talk about what we can and can't do with our umbrella. If we have a caddy and you want the caddy to hold the umbrella over you as you putt, that's fine. You can have them hold it for you while you set up to your golf shot in the fairway or on the tee. But when it comes time to make that stroke, you must remove that umbrella. USGA Rule 10.2b number 5 talks about these different scenarios. You can't have someone deliberately block the rain, the sun, the wind, any type of element you have to be able to deal with. Now, as the player, if I wanted to hold this umbrella and make my stroke, whether it be a putt or a shot from the tee or the fairway, I could do that. Now, my percentages are going to go way down because I'm doing it with only one hand as I'm struggling with the umbrella, but if you wanted to, you could. In this case, I'm just going to take the umbrella down, set it down, and then putt or putt. There we go. Be prepared for the elements. Mentally prepared, physically prepared, equipment prepared. You can play good golf in the bad weather. Until next time, keep practicing. Okay.